What was your reaction to the Spence Ugas fight, man?
I thought Errol Spence looked real good.
Why do you think Errol turned his back against Ugas when his mouthpiece failed? Like, you know, he did it against Danny Garcia too. So
I'm not sure. I can't really answer that. That's more of a question for Errol. I can't really tell you why he turned his back, but he definitely shouldn't make that mistake in big fights at all, because you could make them type of mistakes with the wrong fighter. They'll capitalize on the mistake that he made. So I know he probably learned from that mistake. He's going to probably never do that again. And much respect to Errol Spence.
So for you personally, to pick it back on that, for you personally, if your mouthpiece, is it like natural instinct to just, okay, let me go grab my mouthpiece, or you in the moment, too much in the moment?
I mean, I don't know what's going on with his mouthpiece, but
I'm talking about if it happened to you.
Yeah, but as a professional,
okay,
you make sure you go get the right kind of mouthpiece.
Got you. Yeah.
That's molded in.
Yeah.
That way,
yeah.
you know, you make sure your mouthpiece don't fall out.
Right.
It's never been a fight and my mouthpiece fell out because it's molded inside of my
right.
gums and shit like that. So I see it, but I'm just saying, like, with me, it could never happen, so I wouldn't know.
Got you. All right, Crawford and Spence are currently the top 2 pound for pound. Who do you see becoming the undisputed #1 pound for pound king of boxing?
I think it's gonna be a great fight. I'm trying to stay away from, predicting winners. I'm always gonna back my brother Bud. That's my brother at the end of the day. But you gotta realize, when it come down to Errol, I knew Errol Spence for a long time too, and he always treated me like a real good friend. There's been times where I've been in a hotel room with Errol Spence, and he done took care of me for the night. So definitely, there's a lot of love on both ends to both fighters. I don't got nothing bad to say. As a fan, I want to see the fight. As a friend, I really don't want to see the fight. So.
Right.
What was your thoughts on his fight with Ugas after the eye injury? Were you impressed by his performance? I mean, he literally broke Ugas' face. And what was your thoughts on that?
Earl went in there and he did what he had to do. Yeah, I was actually surprised with how good that he looked after the layup. I knew that he would win, but with how good he looked, I was surprised.
What do you attribute Errol Spence turning his back against Ugas when his mouthpiece fell out? It's the second time he did that. He did that also with Danny Garcia too. What do you attribute that to? What's your thoughts on that?
Boxing, nobody perfect. Mistakes happen. It didn't cost him. He got the job done. He went in there, and it made him like more gritty, more mad, and he went in there and he fought even better. So it is what it is. It's boxing. I thought it was an A+ performance, but it's hard to go in there at the top level, not make no mistakes. He went in there, he did what he had to do to win, and he on to the next.
The biggest fight in boxing is Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. What's your thoughts on that fight? That's another undisputed fight that we're going to get to see. Can you break it down for us a little bit?
I think that's a huge fight for boxing. I'm cool with Errol. I'm cool with Crawford. I like both of them, respect both of them as fighters. So, I'm not going to pick a winner. I'm not going to say who I think will win. I think it's a great fight for boxing. It does well. It does well. I can't wait for it to happen.
Which fight you think is tougher for Crawford, Errol Spence or Jermell Charlo? Because Crawford is calling out Jermell Charlo as well. Who you think is a tougher fight for Crawford, Errol Spence or Jermell Charlo?
Come on now, that's obvious. Errol Spence. Errol Spence is high on the pound for pound list. I wouldn't even put Charlo on the pound for pound list. So, which maybe. Maybe I would. I gotta go run through it, but maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe Reyes. If he wins his next fight, put him on the pound for pound list.
Hey, I told you I was gonna pull up on Spence. Hey, you was really Hey, look. I love it. Hey, look, I love it. I told him I want that word. I told him I want that word. This ain't no Keith Thurman shit. That's what we be scared of shit.
It's free smoke, Junior. They don't know what time it is.
T-Bug Crawford.
Yeah. Everybody know who the champ is at 147, who the king is. And he's too small. He little. He light in the ass.
Hey, look. Ain't nobody say Floyd was lighting in the ass.
He's light in the ass. He's not Floyd. What you talking about? I knew he was going to be here.
And you knew I was going to pull up?
That's why I came.
Did you know I was going to pull up?
Oh, God, I knew he was going to be here.
Did you know I was going to pull up?
AC, where you at?
Did you know I
got a
was going
text
to pull up?
message from 3 o'clock.
And you got a FaceTime for me and you didn't answer.
I don't know your number.
But now you know. Save it.